Welcome to video 2 about You're Not Alone and key types of resources. Do you feel that you have to take care of your leisure and mental health by yourself because they are your personal matters? Sometimes I feel that way. And when I do, I remind myself that there are resources available to me, ranging from facilities to programs to sources of information and to supporting communities. In this second video, we review some resources experts in leisure and mental health we surveyed identified as important. First, for leisure resources, experts suggested it's important to know about different recreation facilities and programs in your community. As a university student, you have the University of Alberta community as one of your major resources for leisure. There are many student groups at the U of A, and you can check them out by browsing a system called Bear's Den. Do you know about the Campus and Community Recreation, or CCR, at the U of A? I will put the link to their website in the description of the video. They offer different recreation facilities, such as a gym called Personal Wellness Center, one of the tallest indoor climbing walls in Canada, swimming pools, indoor tracks, badminton courts, basketball courts, dance studio, skate rink, volleyball court, pickleball courts, indoor soccer areas, to name a few. Their main building is known as Vambley Complex. They provide a range of recreation programs such as intramural support, crafting, fitness training and nutrition, dance, curling, climbing, aquatics, martial arts, and virtual recreation, among other things. If you are a full-time student at the U of A, you should have paid for their services, so you can just use drop-in facilities or register for their programs online. Some programs may require an extra fee. Another resource we have is the City of Edmonton and all that it contains. As a major city, Edmonton offers a variety of leisure resources, including festivals, restaurants, parks, board game cafes, shopping malls, museums, concert halls, and libraries. My personal favorite is the River Valley Park system, which comes into the middle of our city and offers various leisure spaces for walking, jogging, biking, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, bird watching, kayaking, tennis, golf, and more. These community resources attract people from all walks of life, which can be another benefit when you feel that you want to meet people and join community beyond the university. Have you heard about Leisure Access Program? It is a subsidy program for low-income Edmontonians to benefit from the city's recreation facilities and programs. I will put their link to their website in the description of the video. If you qualify for this program due to low family income or receiving income support or learner support, then the program offers free access to some participating facilities, 75% discount on other participating facilities, and more. Second, regarding mental health, the University of Alberta has some resources for you. There is the Counseling and Clinical Services, which is free for all U of A students. There is also the Wellness Support Program that offers opportunities to learn about mental health training, among other things. However, the university's counseling service faces a high demand depending on the times of the year. Therefore, the university introduced another free service for students called Empower Me. Empower Me is, and I quote, a mental health and wellness service that seeks to contribute to a resilient student community by supporting existing on-campus and student care mental health resources. It is available 24/7, 365 days a year, and it is confidential, multilingual, culturally inclusive, gender inclusive, and faith inclusive. Through the service, you can get support for, but not limited to, stress or anxiety, depression, relationships or interpersonal conflicts, family responsibilities, substance misuse and abuse, disordered eating, time management, career counseling, financial planning or financial insecurity, and nutrition, and more. Their number is 1-833 628-5589. It is also helpful to know that mental health resources exist outside of the university, such as therapists, psychiatrists, and support groups. For example, the Alberta Health Services has the following information about mental health services. I'll put the link to the website of Alberta Health Services about that in the description of this video. When looking for resources for our leisure and mental health, we should consider how accessible the resources would be for us. At the basic level, accessibility refers to issues such as how close they are to us, what are their open hours, and how affordable they are. But it is also important to consider how safe and inclusive a certain resource might be for you. There are resources related to leisure and mental health that are designed for certain social groups. For example, the University of Alberta has the First People's House for Indigenous Students, International Student Services, the Landing for Gender and Sexuality Diversity, and Sexual Assault Center. The list is available, and I will put that in the description of this video. Although it's exciting to meet people from different backgrounds, sometimes having staff members and others with similar experiences could be just what we need. Of course, the list of resources we mentioned in this video is not exhaustive. For example, the city is always evolving in terms of their leisure resources, while the U of A is making an effort to provide more mental health support for students. The question is, how do we obtain the information about ever-changing list of resources? The internet is a powerful tool to access much information about the potential resources. However, the internet sometimes does not explain details, or we may have questions unique to us. Then I often find calling these resources as an effective way to get more information. Often, staff kindly explain details about their facilities, such as availability of change rooms. Also, word of mouth is helpful since it is what your friends and others tell you. The internet has a mix of good and not so good resources, while online reviews may or may not be so accurate. People, especially those who know you well, can provide personally tailored information about resources that may fit your needs better. So consider asking people you can trust for their advice about resources for you. Also, especially for leisure resources, you can ask for recommendation in a social media like a Facebook page to cast a broader net. To conclude this video, I want you to think of one barrier to your leisure or mental health and identify a potential resource that could help you overcome that barrier. Perhaps some of the examples in this video help? If not, you can use the internet, word of mouth, and other methods to gain more information about that.